In this week's Rarecast, we have a huge announcement. It is with great honor that we announce that I, Hanover Bucketbucket, after only one day of being on the platform, have been verified and recognized as the official news anchor for Rarible. Moving forward, this amazingly streamlined process will assist us in doing what we do best, delivering the truth to anyone curious enough to come searching. Until next time.
Action!
Welcome back to Hanover's Fist. This morning, upon arriving in our studios, we found a mysterious package hidden at our doorstep. Now to open it and find out what's inside. Warning, do not attempt this at home. The Book of Slieve. And a CD. Now over to the Defiant, the mastermind behind the recent crypto breakout game, the Rug Pool. Is it true that if people had followed the teachings of Slieve sooner, that they would have learned the true meaning behind the difference between cultured and greed as sooner?
At first I thought this guy was taking the fucking piss, but then I realised he's a true hero. He's a beautiful man with a beautiful soul. As we all know, beauty is in the eye of the potato. So eat your potatoes, kids. Grow big and strong. You know what I'm saying?
Wow!
Makes no sense! Places are places! It's Donnard! Cursed gas places!
I just can't. I can't do an episode today. Just play the clip from the CD we got in the mail.
Hello, blockchain knobhead, so it's me, Supermassive Simon, also known as Supermassive fucking Reaver, and that twat who does shit on Sharpies with his fucking knee. Anyway, the winner of this week's culture competition, written on this lovely fucking face mask, is the guy that did the banana thing, because nothing says culture more than a banana with some fucking felt tip on it. You won! Nice.
Welcome back to Hanover Fist with your host, Hanover Bucketbucket. This week we find ourselves knee-deep in mystery. We follow the saga of Kneecap, a piece of art that's shaking up both fine art galleries as well as the blockchain. One of a set of three, Kneecap made waves when it mysteriously disappeared, last seen listed for 1 Bitcoin, before it debuted at the Chinese Propaganda Museum in Shanghai, leaving people wondering, Ni hao?
我想问你对 Kneecap 有什么样的意见？
我对什么
Kneecap
我就想问一下，这是谁的腿？这是男人的腿是吗？这个画很漂亮啊，画得很好。
只猫的右边那只眼睛上面有个很大的缺口。
对呀、就是很可爱。
Join us next week. Follow up on the other two pieces that make up this incredible art tool. Until next time.
I can
Are
just
you
have
in
a,
the pajamas?
no, this is my uniform.
你就把话筒。
Welcome to Hanover Fist. It is with a heavy bucket that I, Hanover Bucketbucket, must tell you that Kneecap, since its debut in the Chinese Propaganda Museum, will never be sold again.
Sad news. There's really sad news.
However, since last week, we have discovered that another piece has surfaced, making this incredibly valuable trilogy of Knee Dog, Knee Bunny, and Knee Stingray once again complete.
Good news. You know it's so good, baby.
But don't take it from us. Let's hear from Mark, our correspondent with the Art Collectors Library, to hear what they have to say as to the real value of this collection.
Thanks for having me on the show, Hanover. Yeah, we're really split down the middle on this one. What we do agree on is that these pieces anxiously represent a very long road from abstraction to figuration. There's a sort of egomaniacal energy, a very valuable energy indeed. It's our opinion that if one collector were to possess all three of these, conservatively 6 to 9 Bitcoin.
Incredible.
Welcome back to Hanover Fist with your host, Hanover Bucketbucket. Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the sale of the Rugful collection by Braben Schmidt and Simon Wan, the most famous NFT to hit the Ethereum blockchain prior to the near blockchain shift led by Coinbase in 2021. Over the years, alongside the growth of Bitcoin, 9 of the 12 NFTs have been opened, revealing no Bitcoin inside, rendering the piece nearly worthless, valued thereafter at approximately 1 pineapple and a pat on the back from Simon Wan.
Well done.
The experiment, initially meant to stimulate a 12 Angry Man style scenario of cooperation, has turned instead into the world's longest ongoing game of Russian roulette, and we're learning that this morning, Dippy the Dolphin has opened their piece, revealing for the 10th time in a row, no Bitcoin, quoted stating, This means that the Bitcoin, valued today at $1.25 million, remains entrapped in the NFT out by Aurora of Deep Culture, or the ghost of Mitch McConnell, who, despite his incessant yelling, I'm gonna do it, seems willing to just hold on for another 10 years. Until next time.
Twitter personality Rocket Birdman admits that this 12-word list released late last night was not a mysterious seed phrase meant to incite a crypto-based Telegram group chat game that would change the lives of everyone involved, but was simply a list of his favorite holes, much to the dismay of buttholes everywhere. Now, it'd be unfortunate to leave anyone feeling hurt, so let's head over to crypto analyst Captain Squid to hear if they have anything to say to comfort those feeling pain. Captain Squid, what would you say to all of those holes? I bet that would leave even the most cunning of linguists feeling a bit bashful.
It's my understanding that he just changed to a news backdrop.
And we're live! This is Hanover Bucketbucket, reporting from the Create-Base Community Call with Carolyn Wynn, the co-founder of Mitbase. Carolyn, given the time that the Ethereum network has had to reach its current stage of development, what would you say are the primary incentives for content creators, developers, and collectors alike to switch over to the Near platform?
So basically, Near is Ethereum 2.0. So it allows us to scale, especially for creators. It's much cheaper to create their stores, and also they can become more creative in their own business models. So for example, they can have a split fee function that if you have a collaboration with someone, you can split the revenue between 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Also royalty, and it's just a superior blockchain and really allows people to become creative.
Yeah, what we got into building NFTs for in the first place was not having to pay $300 to deploy your own store. So the goal is to kind of reduce the barrier for anybody to kind of run their own system. And there's a lot of neat things. It's more on the developer side, like Rust. Rust is a fabulous programming language. Just the way we can deploy the contracts on Near is a lot simpler of a process. The human readable account system is quite neat. I'm pretty excited to show how that all works. And it's just really, really fast.
Did we have plans for Season 2? That's where we're going, isn't it?
Why did he have a trash can on his head?
I have no idea.
This week in sports, we bring you coverage of the world's most grueling game of chicken. Reigning heavyweight Bob, the very rich crypto whale, was exerting dominance last week in the Paris Stadium when the People's Champion, Ed the Rooster, made his dazzling appearance, and thus the showdown began. The battle, which has been going on for more than a week now, seems to be reaching a climax, so let's tune in live to see these events as they unfold. Welcome back to Hanover Fist with your host, Hanover Bucketbucket, the show where you go when you want to know what's this and what's that from the zone and back. When paper covers rock, and we cover the real news for anyone who isn't blind enough to have it hit them in the face. This week, we have exclusive footage of a truly breathtaking, spontaneous migratory event of amorphous, ritualistic, tangibly inane, sagacious, temperamental stowaways, unlike any seen before. We'll catch sight of what many experts say is the first large-scale upheaval of its kind ever to be witnessed by humans, and perhaps ever endeavored by this rare species. But don't just take it from me. Let's head to the skies and witness this monumental sighting with my close friend and newly appointed camera pheasant, Cookie Burrow, to find out more about what's taking them to a place not so far away. Cookie?
Thanks, Hanover. It's an honor to report on such an historic sighting. Behind me, you can see the largest migratory flock of crypto artists that we've ever seen. In fact, they were never known to migrate at all prior to recent environmental stresses. It seems that due to the extreme conditions of the Ethereum blockchain, these creatures are the first of their kind to take the bold leap of finding a new place to sell art, which is their species' means of acquiring food. While much of their kind seems rooted down, these brave creatures are the first to pave the way, showing that the near blockchain ecosystem is not only viable, but somewhere that they can flourish. In fact, many of the species are already seeing a far more prosperous lifestyle in this developing Layer 1 alternative. In a rapidly decentralizing world, it seems obvious that having more than one place to call home is par for the course. With Paras as a landing place and Mintbase just over the horizon, we expect to see many more flocks like this one taking off soon. Back to you, Hanover.
Thanks a lot, Cook.
This is needed elsewhere.
Who are you?
Come in.
The book of Slieve!
I hope I don't get fired for this.